Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with part 2 of the Maggie home swap hosted by Larisa. She is October Avenue Crafts. And so as you see guys, I'm here with my two beauties, and these are the KSCRAFT suitcase on the top and the drawer, which is the book box on the bottom. So these have a tutorial, the suitcase and the book, KSCRAFT book tutorial, and both of these I will link down below in the description box. Today all we're going to be doing is a craft with me. Now I have a blank canvas here. This is a book one, and then we have the suitcase. Let's get started adding our pieces. So I'm adding my matting pieces to my book drawer, and so you see here I've already added the spine, and I use my bone folder to curve it so I can add it to the spine of my book drawer. And you see here I'm adding this gold piece that I've scored on my scoreboard. I added these lines. The die does not come with this embossing of the lines here. It just gives it a little bit more texture when you do add the lines. And I am going to be speeding up most of this video because yes, we are gluing everything onto the box or onto the book drawer, and it's a little bit mundane your project and the matting pieces, but I just want to give you an idea of how much work it takes to, you know, put your project together and add your little matting pieces. Okay, I am going to add these corners, these little gold corners, to the bottom of my book box. And the reason why is because the little corners, they kind of stick out, so I want to add a little matting piece there just for aesthetic. And I use this punch that I bought from Craftiness, and it's closing this month, but I grabbed it, and all I did is snipped off the tabs here and made them into little corner pieces right here. So that's what I'm going to add, just to let you guys know, in case you ask, what are those little corners you're adding there, Eve? And that's what it is. Okay, so let me get back to gluing my matting pieces. So now we have the suitcase here, and I'm adding my matting pieces. Most of these I have stitched on, and you can't really pick it up on the camera, but they are there, and the work was done. So I'm adding the top portion of my box. Now Marigold is the Maggie Holmes collection I'm using for this project. I mean, these are beautiful colors. I love the bows. I love the black. And so right here, I'm adding the top of the suitcase to the bottom of the book drawer. Now, know that the suitcase, the front of the suitcase, or the bottom of it, has to be flush with the front opening of the book box, and or the book drawer. It has to be adhered properly, and here you see me just trying to adhere it as best as I can with my bone folder so it could be nice and sturdy. So let's keep on adding my matting pieces. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this craft with me video. If you are inspired today, please remember to subscribe, guys. It is much appreciated if you consider subscribing to my channel. And let me add the mat pieces to the front of my suitcase. I'm almost done with my matting pieces. It's a little tedious, you know, all these little matting pieces, but man, when you add all these little pieces to your project, it just makes it so beautiful. Here, I'm just going to use my bone folder to give it a little curve. due to the suitcase does have a small curve right here on the front of it. So I'm trying to add this as straight as I can. Now the die comes with all these matting pieces, so that's the wonderful part about, you know, having a die set, not worrying about cutting out all these little pieces so you can add to your project. It's already done for you, and you just go ahead and you know, paper piece them together and call it a day. So let me add the one that goes here to the front of the suitcase, and it's coming together. So I'll just time lapse it here so you won't be bored, guys. Okay, so I added all my matting pieces. I left this one blank right now. I did not add it because I have to add the door knocker on there to add my dangle. So you're gonna see that here. Let me add the door knocker here. It's super simple, guys. I don't overcomplicate my projects, because imagine I have to make 3 of these, so I'm gonna add so much that I can't, that it's gonna, you know, make me go crazy. So here, let me add my door knocker. So this one here is an Amazon purchase, and just adding it to, you know, the front of the drawer. To hold this down, I add a little bit of hot glue. Add a little bit of hot glue just to hold it and for it not to move so much. Have the first one there, and then let's add the one here to the front of my box. So I'm just eyeballing it, trying to center it so I can place my other gold door knocker there. Hole punched it. Let me add the other one. I have already added my little dangle here. It is a little bee, super cute with a heart. And then these I also purchased on Amazon, guys. Find everything on Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can find them on AliExpress, but because, you know, I was on Amazon, I saw them, you know, you get them and you add them to your cart, and it's super easy. So I did that. So I'm going to add also some hot glue to hold it in place. And then let me add the layering piece here. Now when I craft, guys, it gets messy. I try to keep organized when I am recording. So I apologize if you see like the bone folders and all this, you know, all these items here that probably take away from your focus. So let me make sure this is on right. Okay, so now we have your little dangle there, your door knocker here, your little dangle there. Let's go ahead and add the bow that I have on the front. We're gonna add a little cabochon. So I made these bows using some of my stash. So I'm just going to place it here in the front with my hot glue. I tend to dig through my stash. Like, for example, when you have a swap, I try to coordinate what I have in my stash. Now, you guys know that if you have so many items in your stash, just pull the ones that you haven't used in your arsenal, and you know, play with them. Like for example, this here, this vinyl has been sitting in my stash for years, and I want to go ahead and use it because I love the blue. This collection has these blues. It have teals and this kind of like navy blue. So I wanted to go ahead and I don't know, just add some blue to my project because I tend to add a lot of pink, but I want to, you know, use my what I have in my stash. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the back part to this here. Use this die here. This one is from the, it's a KSCRAFT die, and I don't have the name to it, but it's like a chocolate box, I think. So it came with this die here, this decorative die, and I kind of added a small piece because it wasn't long enough. So I just cut another one, and as you see there, added an extension. Use your stash. And most of the top of it, you're kind of not going to see because I'm going to cover it with an embellishment here that I have, which is this one. It's so cute, guys. It's just, I don't know. I love using my stash. I love being able to use my trims and my dies and my papers. And, you know, I kind of don't make a big dent on using my stash because, you know, you guys, we always buy, and we restock our items when we go on to clearances and so on and so forth, guys. So, yep. When we go shopping for more craft supplies. So, I'm going to place these facing one another here. I'm going to adhere them there. Then I'm going to add these two die cuts. They are this piece here from the front, which is going to be the handle of the suitcase. So I use them here. You know, we could repurpose our dies at that beautiful piece there, decoration. I mean, you're not going to really see this, but I don't know, it just does make a difference when it comes to the details. So you see, look how cute that is. I know I'm going to add my piece here, right there. But before I add my piece, I'm going to add some of my trim to the bottom of it. Why? Because it looks so cute with the lace. And why not use it for your, you know, embellishments? I mean, we have a ton of stuff. So let me add that to the bottom. Place this up. I'm going to add to the bottom here of my embellishment. Some hot glue will do the trick. Just kind of place it on there. Look how cute is that? And then snip off the extra. And there you have some lace there. I'm going to add some foam squares on here. I want to give it that extra pop. Look how cute that looks. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and add it. Let's add some glue. Look how beautiful. I love it. Like it says, I love it. It just ties in with the bows. And so you see that detail in the background. I don't know. It just brings it out a little bit more when you add those decorative pieces to your box. And that, of course, that glitter paper is just everything. Right. So let's work on the top. So the top is a die from KSCRAFT, and it is a elegant book die. Here it is. I think it's hold on, let me see. Elegant embossing. book die. Look how pretty it is. So it's KSCRAFT. It's still available, guys. If you want me to link it down below, let me know in the comments, okay? So how I'm going to add my book. First, we're going to create it. And if you didn't see it, here it is. Look, we're going to make this embellishment here in this craft with me video. So let me put this aside, and I forgot to add my handle, but we'll add it right now. We'll just put it there. So let's go ahead and create our book embellishment that goes on the top of my box. And so you're going to be cutting out your piece here, your decorative piece with this beautiful border. I use this blue here, which is fabulous. Then you're going to cut out 3. For time's sake, I have already cut out 3 and added it here to glued it here to the bottom piece. Okay, so just wanted to give you an idea that you glue the bottom piece here, and then you glue the top one. You kind of stagger them a little bit so you can see the pages to your book. And so I'm going to add glue only on the folded area here, and stagger it just about probably 1/8 of an inch. Press that down, and you'll be needing your, what's this called? Your foam tape. You place 2 on the edge like that of each page, okay? So you're only going to be doing the first one and then the second page, okay? That's it. So you have 2 pieces of foam and then 2 pieces of foam there. And then let's do the other side. So we only need like 4 of them. Super easy to make your beautiful embellishment just pop. And I hope that you guys are getting inspiration to make your own project. But look at how cute that looks. So all we're going to do is we're going to peel off the backing of your foam tape here. And you're going to just bend your page like so and kind of glue it down, okay? So it's going to give you like a little small little curve there, okay? So then you do the next one. All you do is you curve it a little bit, then you set it down. See how you curved it a little bit, and then you glue it staggered. So I hope that I didn't confuse anyone. Just give it a little bend. Let's do it one more time. So just bend your page. You see? You bend your page. Don't glue it flat. Allow about 1/8 off of the little page there. And it creates like a little dome. See? So I'm going to do it to the bottom page. Just leaving about 1/8. And then it just makes that little curvature there. How cute! Look at that. And then how you add it to your project is I just glue the middle here. You could add hot glue. Let's do that. Add a little hot glue here, right in the middle. And add it to my, be sure to put it right in the middle, like that. And then grab some more hot glue and just add each corner to your base piece, which is this beautiful fancy, how beautiful is this die? I just can't. I love it so much. And I think this one came out a few years back, guys, so it is a must-have. Look at that. How cute is this? My gosh, that looks so pretty. Okay, So straighten it out, and then let's embellish it. So how we embellish, we're going to embellish the book, but first we're going to add it here, okay? And how I added it, you probably are going to think it's funny how I added it, but this is, you know, the process that my brain takes. Let me get, so I used these pom-poms. They are from Daiso. Just 2. And I cut them in half. Okay, I cut them in half. Okay, so you have 1 there, you have 2, and then I need 3 of them, so I'm gonna cut this one too. And it gives you these firm little half dome pom-poms, okay? So on the bottom here, I did add a piece of lace, which is this one here. So I added this piece of lace. Look at that lace. So I'm going to add it here with glue, with a glue gun, some hot glue. And look how fabulous it looks. I'm just adding it to like all the 3 flowers here. Let's go ahead and add this. Look how cute that looks. Then I'm going to add some on the corner, the middle, just a small amount of glue to the other corner here. I'm just adding a small amount, so guys, I'm not burning my finger because it's so tiny. Okay, then I'm going to position my little book here. Okay, and just kind of eyeball where I'm going to add these little pom-poms here. These little half pom-poms. Okay, so I'm going to add them there, but let's go ahead and I want my book to kind of be there. Yeah, so they're perfect. Probably a little bit more. All right, and then just glue them down. Super easy. Who would have thought that your pom-poms are like that? Give your project that dimension, but that's what I use, guys. I use these pom-poms in my stash. And I love, because if you press them down, they still have, you know, they won't hurt your project. So look, just place it there. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. Okay, so in order to add my book, I'm going to add a whole bunch of glue, hot glue here. So you add it there. Don't worry about, oh, is it going to be sturdy? We're going to add some more hot glue to the corners of the book here. In order to stabilize it, we also have to add the ruffle to the back. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's add that glue. Yes, those are the pom-poms that are holding this book up. So I'm going to add some hot glue there to the corner, add hot glue here to this corner. And then add hot glue to the middle of the book here. Look at that. How cute does that look? So cute, guys. So I love it. Look at how cute that is. So then you have the little pom-poms in the back like that. You see? It allows it to be a little tilted. So in order to cover my pom-poms, I have some of this Hobby Lobby ruffle trim. This is like a teal color. So I just want to add it here to the back of my, just tuck it in. And then when I tuck it in, I'm going to add glue, hot glue, to certain areas. So it could stay. I'm going to add glue here and on the sides, right around here, so it won't move, guys. So add it there, and then add it some on this side. So there we have our little book. How cute is that? And so let us decorate the front of the book. This, I used a die. I purchased it on Amazon. And it is this little oval die here. I have it in my stash. It's available on Amazon. It's this one here. It's oval frame metal cutting dies. I use the smallest one. And I'm going to add some of the foam. But first, I have to add some trim. And I have my trim here. So I added my trim there. And added some of the foam so I can add my glue to the back of my foam. I place it right here in the middle of my book. I have to hold it down, guys, because it will lift and then it comes off. But look how cute that looks. Okay, so I went down to downtown and I purchased some of these butterflies. I think they were like 3 for $1 or something like that, but that was a while ago. And I don't even know if they sell them anymore, but yeah, that's where I grabbed them. Pretty sure you can find them on AliExpress. Possibly Shein or Temu, you know. So I'm going to add it here to the middle of my project and add some hot glue right there to the middle. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's looking so awesome. And I have these little foliage heart dies from KSCRAFT here. These. And I'm going to add one here, and then I'm going to add the other one on the other side. So, add some hot glue here. Add this one there. And then the other one on the other side right here. Okay. The reason why I use hot glue is it is long, it lasts, it won't fall off. So for this one, I'm gonna place a pink one right here in the middle, and then I'm gonna add a small yellow one here on the top. Let me add this one here, this purple one. Look how cute that looks. So let me grab the other two pieces. So then let's add this purple one in the middle here. A little yellow one. Let's add a little pink one right here to the top, and then let's add a yellow one. So there you have, I added the yellow one there. Look how beautiful it looks. Love how that looks, guys. So let's add the handle here. Gonna add a little hot glue. Okay, gotta make sure it's right in the center before I glue the other, and it is straight. Okay, so go right around there, add some hot glue, and then I'm going to add some of my some of my bling, my rhinestones or flat back gold pearls. Here too. So I have some here. Let me add them. And right here. Have to move quickly, guys, because this hot glue. Okay, there you go. There we go. How cute is this? So I added the little rhinestones. Super cute. Okay, so for the next, I have to add my little sentiment here, which I'm going to do off camera, guys. I'm going to add my little sentiment. I just wanted to give you an idea how I decorated and how I place this book embellishment on top here. It's pretty much sturdy. It's I hot glued it in 3 places and I hot glued it in the back. So it is sturdy, and I love how it turned out. Now I did add feet to my project. I add little gemstones to the bottom, little feet there, and I'm going to do so on this project here too. And I'm going to further decorate it because the front of my box does have marigold puffy stickers. It has some little flowers there, and then we have this little butterfly, super cute. So I have to add those items there. But I wanted to give you a glimpse of how I created this two-tier project with the book box and the luggage or the suitcase from Kcraft. I will link these 2 dies down below if you guys are interested in purchasing them. And so it perfectly fits all my embellishments inside. I also have to place decorative pieces here. I bought this one from Sam, and she is on Whatnot, and she was selling she was destashing, so I snatched this cute die, and I already used it, Sam. Look how cute it looks, and I'm gonna further decorate. So you could add your items inside your mem decks, and then what I like about this is that it looks so cute when it's opened, and then you add your items here. How super adorable is this? Look how good. It's so good. I love, so pretty. And so that's what I'm going to do here to this project. So all I'm going to add is my little sentiment. I'm going to add my little bees because it does have a couple of bees on there. And then also I'm going to add my tassel to the back with my butterfly, and I'll be right back. Look how cute these puffy stickers are. The marigold collection is so fabulous. Okay, so put this aside, Eve. So this is my finished. I placed them with her other 2 sisters. You guys seen at the beginning of this video. So now she's all complete to be packaged. I just need to add my little label, my information. But let us do a little 360. Oh, how cute is this? Look how cute. Now I forgot to add the inside, but I will, guys. But I added my puffy stickers right there in the front with the little flowers, the butterfly. Oops, I forgot to add my feet. Oh gosh. Okay, then I added my tassel. Super pretty tassel, guys. Oh my gosh. The bees are there, and just the little feet and the inside of my box. But that is all I have for you guys today. Now again, go to Larisa's channel. I will link her down below, and I hope the recipient loves, as well as Larisa loves, what I've made. And if you guys saw the project share video, I shared all the items that I made for the inside of this box. I had such a good time, and I hope you did too. Please leave me a kind comment and share and subscribe. You help your girl out. Thank you so much for stopping by today and watching, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye.